Here tonight in Fukuoka, this is the show where we talk about local topics in Fukuoka, the hottest city in Japan. Here are tonight's headlines. Breaking news, one of the long-standing Fukuoka aru-aru has turned out to be untrue.
Harassment is becoming widespread in Fukuoka. Many Fukuoka residents are suffering, and it has become a social problem.
Oshiete Fukuoka is the special where we invite celebrities in Fukuoka to explain the cultures of Fukuoka in English. Tonight's special guest is Gori-ken. We'll be right back after these messages. Good evening, this is World Fukuoka News. I'm Samuel Troy.
And I'm Catherine Ghaffari.
And here is our first story. The image of Fukuoka citizens that has long been thought to be true in Fukuoka turns out to be untrue. Pierre Dupuy has the report.
By surfing the web, you can find all sorts of information about Fukuoka locals. In Japanese, we call this Fukuoka aru-aru. Here are some things you might come across. Butabara is the most popular kind of yakitori. No one lines up at bus stops. Folks pay no attention to the rest of Kyushu residents. Everyone believes that the three biggest cities in Japan are Tokyo, Osaka, and Fukuoka. These statements may sound exaggerated, but they're actually true. That said, our team has discovered that the following Fukuoka aru-aru is in fact inaccurate. I'm talking about the Fukuoka aru-aru that says Fukuoka residents are impatient. First, let's delve into why people call Fukuoka residents impatient. Hakata was originally a merchant town. Many people were often pressed for time due to work, so they'd be rushing around. That's where the idea of being impatient comes from. Interestingly enough, this impatience is said to have inspired some of Fukuoka's most famous dishes. Fukuoka ramen is famous for its firm noodles. This is because people from Fukuoka are too impatient to wait for the noodles to cook properly. So that's why kata, or firm, or barikata, extra firm, noodles became the norm. On the flip side, udon noodles in Fukuoka are usually soft. Unlike ramen, udon is usually boiled once, rinsed in cold water, and then boiled again before serving. But the Fukuoka folk were too impatient to wait for even the first round of boiling, so stores started pre-cooking the noodles in advance. However, after 10 years of producing this show and observing how Fukuoka residents behave, we can confidently say that this simply isn't true. The first reason is the presence of Hakata time. The term first appeared a long time ago. When visiting a Hakata merchant's home, guests would often show up late to avoid causing trouble for the host, who would be busy doing preparations right up to the very last minute. This completely contradicts the notion of being impatient. If they were really impatient, host wouldn't be getting things ready at the last minute. On the contrary, wouldn't they have everything prepared at least an hour in advance? Even in modern Fukuoka City, if you schedule to meet someone or host a meeting, there's a good chance people won't show up on time. We decided to put this idea to the test. The meeting is scheduled for 5 p.m. Japanese people usually gather roughly 5 minutes before the scheduled time. But in this case, only the person in charge and the other two have turned up. 4:59 p.m. 2 members of the staff arrive. Even though it's turned 5 o'clock, the meeting has yet to start. Before long, a young staff member turns up running late. The meeting finally begins at 5:05 p.m. This is Hakata time. I interviewed some people to see what they thought of it.
よく時間にルーツで待たせることはよくありますね。
大学の友達待ってます。12時予定でした。12時13分です。
集合しても待たせる側なので、周りもみんな大体ルーズなんで プラス10分ぐらいはまあ OK だろうみたいな感じで言ってます。
The second one relates to these lines. Over the past few years, long lines have been appearing in various places. One local TV station found that the average waiting time was 30 minutes. I asked some residents how long they'd be willing to wait in line.
1時間ぐらいは普通に余裕で待ってます。
1時間ぐらいですか。
ご飯とか食べたかったら1時間とかで待てます。
120分とかいけるかな。
No matter how you cut it, they really aren't impatient. We decided to test firsthand what you could do in the time you'd normally spend waiting in line. One of our staff members jumped in one of Tenjin's lines, while another set out on a train from Nishitatsu Fukuoka Tenjin Station. After 30 minutes of waiting, although there had been some progress, they were still only at the halfway point. Meanwhile, a staff member who had boarded the train had already arrived at the Zaifu station. After a visit to the Zaifu Tenmangu Shrine, they head back to the station and board the train once more. After a 90-minute journey, they return in time to hand some umegae mochi rice cakes to the staff members still waiting in line. I hope this report has opened your eyes. Fukuoka residents are far from impatient. World Fukuoka News, I'm Pierre Dupuis.
So, Catherine, have you ever thought that Fukuoka citizens or Japanese are less impatient than Americans?
So that they're more patient, right, than Americans? Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, especially when it comes to lining up. Like the people in the video who said that they could wait an hour for a restaurant. I mean, some Americans could wait an hour for a restaurant, but if you give them like a nice couch and like the beeper thing where they get to sit down and like relax while they're waiting, sure. But lining up outside, no, never. No. What about you, Sam?
Yeah, I feel like in New Zealand it's a bit more laid back, so we are, I guess, quite patient. But I mean, personally, I wouldn't wait more than 10, 15 minutes in line for a restaurant. I'd just go somewhere else.
Yeah, it's amazing how long people are willing to wait in line. I think that shows extreme patience.
Especially in the summer where it's boiling hot outside.
Yes. They have endurance.
I'd need a
line
shower.
endurance.
Yeah. I'd need a shower before I even get inside.
Yeah, right? Yeah, but I think that thing about Hakata time, I never really noticed that personally. I thought, well, I've only ever lived in Fukuoka, but I think people are extremely punctual.
Yeah, I also thought the same. I thought Japanese always come at least 10, 15 minutes before, like for work or for meetings. So that was new to me.
Here is our next story. A certain kind of harassment is becoming a social problem, causing many Fukuoka residents great suffering. Joel Jackson has the report.
Some of our viewers might remember our broadcast from the end of last year. In it, we covered how people from other prefectures would often ask Fukuoka locals where the best place to buy mentaiko was, who were getting tired from having to answer despite not even liking the food themselves. Honestly, I don't remember that segment at all, but apparently we did say something along those lines. Believe it or not, some people are now saying that this kind of behavior may actually count as Fukuoka harassment. Japan is a country that experiences many forms of harassment that can unfairly damage a person's dignity or character. Some of these include power harassment or alcohol harassment, a term used when someone is pressured to drink. Fukuoka harassment, or Fukuhara for short, is when someone from another prefecture forces Fukuoka stereotypes onto Fukuoka citizens. For this report, we'll take a look at some examples that might fall under the term Fukuhara. Let's start with a common assumption about how Fukuoka locals prefer their ramen. This clearly constitutes Fukuhara. First of all, people from other prefectures often assume Fukuoka locals only eat their ramen noodles kata or bari kata. but as they're made from wheat, kata and barikata noodles are only partially cooked. For some, this can lead to stomach issues. Years of stereotypes relating to Kyushu men or Hakata men have made it difficult for the male residents in Fukuoka to resist the pressure from outsiders when they say Fukuoka people love barikata. Propagating stereotypes like this can also be considered Fukuhara toward ramen shop owners. When a certain TV show interviewed ramen shop owners in Fukuoka about their recommended noodle firmness, more than half said they recommended normal. Even though ramen shop owners actually want their customers to enjoy regular firmness noodles, pressure from people from other prefectures to order barikata means that they can't serve the ramen the way it's meant to taste. Another form of Fukuhara is the assumption that every ramen store offers kaedama. But the truth is that kaedama is mainly a Fukuoka City custom. In Kurume, the birthplace of tonkotsu ramen, kaedama wasn't originally part of the culture at all. And yet, when people from other prefectures assume kaedama to be a given across all of Fukuoka Prefecture and find out it's not, they can't hide their disappointment. This is just a guess, but it may be the case that many shop owners in Kurume started serving kaedama to spare customers from feeling disappointed. One man has spoken out about his experience of Fukuhara with relation to ramen culture. His name is Goriken, a well-known entertainer in Fukuoka. In March this year, he launched a YouTube channel to showcase ramen from around Fukuoka. He explains how the number of views each video gets differs greatly depending on the variety of ramen he covers.
豚骨ラーメンを紹介すると結構再生回数伸びるんですけども、それが鶏白湯とかですね、味噌とかですね、他のジャンルをこう紹介すると再生回数があんま伸びないんですよ。もちろん豚骨ラーメン大好きですけども、福岡でこの新規店舗でこう出店される時って6割が豚骨じゃなくて非豚骨じゃないですか。
He explains how he wants to show the rest of Japan that Fukuoka has plenty of great ramen shops besides just tonkotsu. But seeing as other varieties clearly don't get any views, he's forced to focus on videos promoting tonkotsu ramen. He claims this is Fukuhara. That said, this cannot be classed as Fukuhara. This is simply the nature of media. For example, consider a person planning a trip to Hokkaido. To gain information about the location before they travel, they might watch a show showcasing ramen from the area. Would they choose an episode about tonkotsu ramen? Chances are they probably wouldn't. They'd most likely want to learn about miso ramen or shio ramen. So far, we've only focused on ramen-related Fukuhara, but there are many more varieties. One example is the assumption that the customs and culture of Fukuoka City apply to the entire prefecture. Residents of Fukuoka Prefecture are often asked things like, do you take your trash out the night before? Or do you go to Dontak Festival every year? In reality though, taking the trash out at night is only the norm in Fukuoka City and its surrounding areas. As for the Dontak Festival, honestly, most people don't even go. But the conversation often ends abruptly if people reply that they don't take the trash out at night or don't attend the Dontak Festival. The awkward silence that follows can be stressful for the Fukuoka resident. That's why this example would qualify as Fukuhara. People from Fukuoka can also be guilty of Fukuhara. For example, some taxi drivers give their passengers updates on Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks games without being asked. It goes without saying that the SoftBank Hawks are Fukuoka's beloved professional baseball team, but many passengers might not follow baseball or might be visiting the city for business. For them, being bombarded with unfamiliar lingo could make the interaction quite stressful. Today, we've introduced various examples of Fukuhara. I'm sure that many of our Fukuoka viewers are nodding their heads in agreement. That said, there's one thing that we should be aware of. Fukuoka residents might also be the ones committing harassment when they travel outside of the prefecture. For example, I wonder if any of our viewers have ever traveled to Aomori Prefecture and asked the locals there if they drink apple juice every day. Just because people come from the same region doesn't mean that they're all the same. It's important that we approach people as individuals and not as stereotypes. World Fukuoka News, I'm Joel Jackson.
So, Kay, have you ever been subjected to American harassment?
No matter where I go in the world, people like to ask me questions about, what I eat and all of the stereotypical things like hamburgers, hot dogs, and things like that. And even my husband's Japanese, and his coworkers even often ask him, like, are you able to eat at home? Are you okay? Like, what are you eating at home? Like, they think I must be, like, serving him hamburgers every day or something.
Really? Another one for Americans.
Yeah.
They're noisy. They talk loud. That's famous all over the world.
I can't deny it. But I have to say we're not the only ones.
No, that's true.
There's plenty of
Yes,
loud people in the world.
But the saying goes, even in New Zealand, you can hear an American tourist a mile away.
I have to apologize for that.
No, I'm not. Coming up next is the special project Oshiete Fukuoka. This is the special segment where our guest explains in English one topic about Fukuoka.
Tonight's guest is Mr. Gorikan.
Okay.
Welcome, Mr. Goriken.
Nice
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, you too.
Welcome.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Okay.
Mr. Goriken-san, let's
Yes.
move on to tonight's topic.
Okay.
Tonight's topic is Sekitan Kinen Koen. Do you know?
No?
Sekitan Kinen...
Sekitan.
Sekitan Kinen Koen. Great.
I know Sekitan. Yes.
Sekitan Kinen Koen, or Coal Memorial Park, is located in Tagawa City in central Fukuoka Prefecture.
Do you know Sekitan?
I'm not sure of Sekitan.
Oh, stone fire. Stop.
Alright, stopping.
Okay. Stone understands.
Stone, yes, stone.
Yes.
Yes.
Shushupopo, do you know? Shushupopo energy.
No, I don't.
Train.
Train, okay.
Train
Okay, train
energy.
Train. A long time ago, Shushupopo energy.
Steam train?
Huh?
It's like a steam train?
Steam.
Train.
Train. Black.
Oh, black?
Energy.
Coal?
Yeah, coal, probably.
Coal or charcoal?
Coal.
This?
This.
The
This?
coal. The coal.
Coal. Shushupopo.
Steam
Train. Energy. Coal.
Yeah.
Coal. Anniversary.
Anniversary.
Anniversary park.
Anniversary.
Yes. Fukuoka Center. Tagawa City.
Tagawa City.
Tagawa City a long time. Very cold. Very big cold town. Very cold bone. Where?
A mine?
Mind.
Mine.
Mind a long time ago, a big point anniversary park.
So there's a park where an old mine was?
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Okay. Very big entrance. No. Very big entrance.
Entrance.
Santa Claus, come on. Santa Claus, come on.
A chimney.
Chimney. Yeah.
A chimney.
Chimney.
Yeah.
Two big chimney.
Too big.
Very simple.
Okay.
Understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Mine song.
Mining song?
Mine song. Japanese old mine song. Very popular song.
Okay.
Okay. This Tagawa City born song. This park mine. Shushupopo train name SL.
SL.
SL、パーク SL パークリブイン
Live in?
Live in?
SL パーク in SL
Is in the park?
Yes, in the
Oh,
park.
there's a train in the park. Okay.
Yes, oh, SL. Lucky.
Right.
Right, okay.
So it's fun for kids.
Yes, for kids,
Right.
many kids.
Right, right.
Okay. Tagawa City means very history museum. Museum.
It's a museum?
Yes. Means history museum. Mine house.
Mine house.
Mine house.
People live in house.
The miners?
Mine.
They're preserved, they're conserved, like the old houses are still there.
No. Remake.
Oh.
Okay.
Like a replica.
Replica.
okay.
Replica.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Replica. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Sakubei Yamamoto collection.
A collector?
Collector. No. Job. Goho. Job 何? Goho.
I don't know, sorry.
Goho, do you know?
Goho? What's goho?
Is that the name?
Yellow flower.
Yellow flower?
Goho.
Sunflower? No?
Sunflower. Goho no?
No.
Goho?
I don't know what a goho is.
Wow. No Goho.
Goho?
Leonardo da Vinci. Mona Lisa. Do you
Mona
know?
Lisa, yes.
Oh, okay. Da Vinci job.
As a painter.
Van Gogh?
Van Gogh?
Van Gogh.
Bengo.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. The painter?
Bengo.
Van Gogh. He's very famous.
Famous. Bengo of Yamamoto. Bengo of.
Right. Well, okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Gorikin. I'm sorry, but we have run out of time. But thank you for coming tonight. We appreciate your explanation. And we look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Sekitan Kinen Koen, or Coal Memorial Park, is located in Tagawa City in central Fukuoka Prefecture. Tagawa City was once home to many coal mines, and the memorial park was built on the site of one of the largest coal mines at the time. The two large chimneys are the symbol of the park. In Japan, there is a famous song called Tanko Bushi, which was born in Tagawa City. The chimneys mentioned in the lyrics of the song are those two large chimneys. A steam locomotive that was used to haul coal is now on display inside the park. You can also get an idea of what life was like back in the coal mining days from Tagawa City's Coal Mining Historical Museum, where you'll find a replica of a miner's living quarters, as well as approximately 15,000 coal-related exhibit items on display, including the Sakubei Yamamoto collection, registered as a UNESCO Memory of the World.
Now moving on to tonight's Hakata Bay.
When tourists from overseas come to Fukuoka, even if they speak Japanese, they might have a hard time understanding Hakata-ben and feel confused. Now we will introduce tonight's useful Hakata-ben expressions for our foreign visitors.
Tonight's Hakata Ben is sha she. In Hakata dialect, the sa line is converted into sha and she. So please listen.
Shamu sensei,
What's wrong?
昨日新幹線に乗って鹿児島に行ったたい。
Oh, that's nice. How was Kagoshima?
桜島がでかくてすごかったばい。
That's cool. And the souvenirs?
あ、忘れとった。すみません。
That's all for tonight's Hakata Bay. Coming up next time.
Is Fukuoka stingy? Although there are many delicious foods in Fukuoka, its gyoza are bite-sized. And even the butabara in yakitori skewers is not as thick as in Tokyo. People in other prefectures call this stingy. But is that really true? We will verify the deliciousness based on brain science.
The next broadcast day hasn't been decided yet. World Fukuoka News. That's the way it is. You can now watch World Fukuoka News episodes on YouTube anytime, anywhere. You can see us from all over the world, including the United States, Asia, and Europe. So please, everyone, check it out.